we are really excited because we've got Sean's Prime Dining in the kitchen with us this morning, Joe.
Yeah, and we've got a big event to tell you about as well. So excited to have these ladies in the kitchen this morning. We have Rhonda Baker from Sean's Prime Dining. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
First time,
Thanks for
correct?
having me. Actually, second.
When were you here last time?
Ooh, probably about 6 years ago.
Okay.
For a different restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to the program.
Yeah.
And then we also
Thank
have
you.
Susan Pascoe here to tell us all about the big event. Susan, good to see you.
Good to see you, Joe.
I see you've got some purple on underneath there.
I do. I'm wearing my Daphne colors today.
All right, so that's what we're talking about. Susan, you are the Daphne Band Booster President. Tell us about this event called Taste of the Eastern Shore.
Hi, thanks, Joe. Thank you for having us.
Sure.
So the event is coming up on July 29th, and what it is we're going to be featuring local restaurants and chefs from all over the Eastern Shore, and they're going to come and they're going to provide sample sizes, and people get to walk around and they get to sample all night. And we're going to have live entertainment from the Velcro Pygmies, which should be a lot of fun.
Great stuff, yeah.
So great cover band for 70s and 80s rock music, and we're going to have a silent auction, and your ticket includes 2 free drinks, and then we also are just going to have a lot of fun with the community, everybody getting together, and all the proceeds benefit the Daphne High School Band Booster Program to help us with upcoming expenses for the year. We have a lot of expenses to run the marching band. It takes us about $300,000 a year to run the marching band.
Wow.
So yes, so this is going to help us with some much needed funds.
There we have a picture of the Daphne High School Band on the screen. Susan, how did you get involved with helping out the band and being the Booster President?
Actually, my daughter is a member of the Daphne High School Band. She actually came with me today. She's sitting behind scenes, and she is part of the front ensemble, which is percussion. She said that's the best place to be because that means you get to hit things.
Nice.
And so yeah, she likes that, and so she is an upcoming junior. And we've just been involved ever since, and we just love it. It's a fantastic program, and you talk about hard working kids.
No doubt.
These kids put in ridiculously long hours, and we win every competition we go to.
That's so great.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, my sister marched in the University of Notre Dame marching band, so I'm familiar with the band life. Great stuff. You got to support the Daphne Band, and this event sounds fantastic. Rhonda, let's tell the folks what you're going to be working on in our second and third segment. What do you have for us today?
I am going to be making a red pepper risotto with pan-seared scallops.
Oh my gosh.
And
what are some of the ingredients? What are some of the things you're putting in this?
we've got our risotto, which is a green pea risotto. We've got a little white wine. We have a red pepper coulis. We've got an herb cream. We also have a little bit of our pecorino cheese. Little mascarpone, so little richness, little creaminess, and a whole lot of goodness. So yeah.
I love the idea of adding the red pepper to it too. That's going to add some flavor to that risotto.
Yes, it does. Quite a few depths.
That sounds so good. Sean's Prime Dining. We're going to tell you all about that in our second and third segment as well. Chelsea's going to be back in just a bit, and we'll check in on how we can get tickets to come on out to this big event and support the Daphne Band. I can't wait to get to eat in Chelsea.
Oh, it will be a good one on this Friday. We will have more in just a little bit. Welcome back to Studio 10. We've got our friends here with Sean's Prime Dining and more. Ladies, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yes,
Thank
okay, Chef, let's go ahead and get started this morning.
Yes, ma'am. I've already got my oil heating up in my pan, a little olive oil. We're going to make our risotto first. We're going to start with a little chopped garlic. Then we're going to do a little minced shallot here. Let that go for just a moment. We want to kind of get those just a little caramelized.
Nice.
Be careful.
I love
That's why we wear the apron. I have an extra if you need it.
That's all right. Many of spills and stains have happened, but
it happens. It's a kitchen.
It shows that you have eaten good food.
Yes, ma'am.
So
yes, ma'am.
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, I love risotto.
Next, we're going to go with our risotto. And we're going to start just heating that a little bit, and then we're going to add some of our lobster stock to that.
Yum.
And get that to cooking in there with that.
So a nice seafood flavor to this dish.
Very nice seafood.
Ooh,
yes,
okay.
Very nice. Lobster stock in here. Our risotto is done with the chicken stock, so we've got a lot of different flavors kind of going on in there. Let's get this cooking a little bit.
And while that's cooking, Susan, let's talk about this really fun fundraiser you guys are hosting, Taste of the Eastern Shore. This is all to benefit the Daphne High School Marching Band.
It is.
As part of the marching band family, what's it like for you just to step back and see how hard those kids have worked throughout the school year and preparing for the next?
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing. Yeah. It's really neat watching them go from rehearsal to a completed show and watching the pieces come together and watching, I mean, we have over 180 band members this year. So to organize 180 band members is just, it takes a lot. Right. It takes a lot. And so it's just really neat to watch these kids work so hard. Our band camp lasts 2 weeks, and we do band camp from 1 to 9 p.m. and they are out there marching and working in July in the heat. And so it's just really neat to watch the show come together.
Sure. Now we only have a few seconds left here on the show this morning. Let's talk about Taste of the Eastern Shore, how folks can get tickets and how we can help the band.
Absolutely. So we still have a lot of tickets left, and tickets can be purchased at eventbrite.com, and you can search Taste of the Eastern Shore. We also still have just a few openings left for restaurants to come and join us, kind of like Rhonda and her crew are doing. And this dish that they're cooking today is actually going to be the featured dish at the event.
Yes.
And so we still have openings for restaurants and for some sponsors. So if you're interested in that, please find us on Facebook at Taste of the Eastern Shore. We'd love to have you come out and participate. It's going to be a really fun event.
And you're also just saying, too, you really couldn't do this without the City of Daphne and
absolutely. Yes, ma'am. And so I did want to put that out there. I wanted to say thank you so much to the City of Daphne. I wanted to say thank you to the mayor, Mayor Lejeune, and then also our principal, Comer. They all are just big, big supporters of the Daphne Band, and we're just very, very grateful. And we couldn't function without them, and we couldn't put this event on without them. They gave us permission to use the Civic Center. And and the event is July 29th at the Daphne Civic Center from 6 to 10, and tickets are on eventbrite.com, and we're going to have fun music from the Velcro Pygmies. So
oh my gosh.
Should be a lot of fun.
A fun band for sure, for a really fun event. We will have all those details on our website. Chef, what did we do real quick?
We've added a little more, we've added a little white wine, our red pepper coulis. We've done our herb cream in there and our lobster stock. And so we're going to just kind of let this sit and marry for a little bit, for a few minutes, just let it cook down. Add a little bit of salt. When we come back, we'll go ahead and we'll have the pecorino cheese put in there to kind of tighten it a little bit. And our next cooking one, we're going to be doing the scallops.
It smells delicious, you guys. So we will have more about the recipe and this fundraiser on fox10tv.com. Joe, it smells good in here.
It smells great in here. I am starving. It's delicious. Welcome back. We are here with Rhonda from Sean's Prime Dining. We're about to put some scallops on the skillet, and it is going to be sizzling right here in the Studio 10 kitchen. We also have Susan with us from the Daphne Band Booster President to talk about the Taste of the Eastern Shore on July 29th, which Sean's Prime Dining is participating in. Rhonda, I'm going to start with you. Yes. Talk to me about these beautiful scallops you brought in this morning.
Amazing. Yeah. Look at this. We've got a Gulf Coast panhandle scallop. They're, God, U21s, I believe.
Yeah, so tell me about that. I don't think everybody understands what the U means when it comes to scallops. Tell me about that.
Okay, you know what? I wish I could, but I honestly don't know.
Is it? I think
we get the most amazing one.
You
know, I think that is what it is. Probably sort of like shrimp.
Right.
You have so many shrimp per pound, and that's what they're known as. So that is what I'm thinking. This is what it is.
And those look so good.
Doesn't that look neat? Oh.
So Susan, you guys are so excited that Rhonda and the folks from Sean's are going to be cooking at Taste of the Eastern Shore. For those just tuning in, tell us real briefly about that event again.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joe. And yes, we are. We're very, very excited. Sean's Prime Dining is one of our many featured restaurants that we have coming out. We have several wonderful restaurants from the local area coming out to support our event that night. It is taking place on Saturday, July 29th from 6 to 10 p.m. p.m. at the Daphne Civic Center. And we're going to have live entertainment from the Velcro Pygmies. We're going to have a silent auction, food, drinks, all sorts of fun entertainment. Tickets are $50 a piece. That includes 2 free drinks. And you also get to come and just hang out with some wonderful, wonderful people. And you're benefiting a wonderful organization. The students work super, super hard. And all proceeds benefit the Daphne Band Booster Association.
If I was in town that night, I would absolutely be there because $50 is a steal for what you get. For all these dishes and sampling, all these amazing restaurants, and the 2 free drinks and the music, and of course, helping the Daphne Band and supporting the arts. That is fantastic. So talk to me about Sean's a little bit. For someone who hasn't been there before, tell me about Sean's.
We're more of your upscale fine dining. We have our scallops here with our red pepper risotto. That is one of our toppest that we have. We, of course, have numerous ones. We have seafood and steaks is what we basically specialize in. I think our snapper is probably our most popular seller right now. It's phenomenal. We also do steaks. We have a strip. We also do a fillet. Every once in a while, we'll run our specials. Ribeyes, we might do. We're doing a stuffed flounder right now.
Oh, so good.
Pork chop that comes on top of Gouda grits and some fried Brussels sprouts.
All right, stop it.
yes.
Stop it. You're making
You
me
just
hungry.
got to come in. It is so amazing. It really is.
And where are y'all located for the
We
folks
are
who come in?
on 58 North Section Street, right downtown Fairhope. So
All right.
yes,
There's
you
the
should be able to
location.
find us.
And Susan, we're out of time. We're going to have you plate this. We'll take a shot before the end of the show here.
That
But
is
Susan,
great.
Tell me how they can get their tickets to Taste of the Eastern Shore or be a sponsor or come on out and help support the event.
Absolutely. Real quick, you can get your tickets on eventbrite.com. You can also visit our Facebook page at Taste of the Eastern Shore. Please let us know if you'd like to participate and join. We have just a few more slots available for other wonderful restaurants like Sean's Prime Dining, and we are always looking for a few more sponsors. So if you want to sponsor and participate in this wonderful event, you can do Taste of the Eastern Shore on Facebook or eventbrite.com to buy your tickets. Thank you.
Great stuff. We'll have that online as well. We'll show you the plated dish at the end of the show. Let's take a shot of what we had going on in the kitchen today. This is scallops with a red pepper risotto from Sean's Prime Dining. How amazing does that look?
It looks absolutely delicious. Remember the fundraiser this is all for. We will have all the details on Sean's and that big fundraiser for Daphne High School on our website, fox10tv.com.